It's about damn time.
Is that any way to talk to your wife?
Come on, wife. I'm working against the clock here. Bail me out. Let me get back to the hotel.
I don't think so.
What do you mean, I don't think so? Lulu's life is on the line.
Which is exactly why you are staying here.
What happened?
We were shot.
How?
Those creeps robbing the hotel made you an example. No. Lay down, honey. Please don't move. I need you to tear your sutures, okay?
How bad is it?
The bullet hit an artery. If it wasn't for Patrick, you would have got to die.
Patrick, is he here? Where is he?
Call again. They're not picking up.
Then keep calling until they do.
Look, I understand that you're concerned, but these things take time.
Look, time is the one thing Robin doesn't have.
It's the knife they used on Robin. Take it.
I can't.
You can't. I thought you wanted to make amends for all the pain that Manny caused.
Not like this.
This way, you might actually help someone take the knife and use it.
Give it to me.
You two seem rather intense. You care to tell me what's going on?
There's like nada on this James Craig guy. It's like he's a ghost. He didn't exist before 2 weeks ago.
Run his picture through every database you can hack into, okay? I need to know who this guy really is and what makes him vulnerable.
Right. Oh, so how are the kids?
I sent him over to the grandmother's. Michael saw some of the hostage coverage on the news. He knows that his mom and dad are trapped in the hotel.
Little dude must be pretty freaked out.
Yeah, I promised I would get Sonny and Carly out of that hotel. And I've never lied to Michael. I'm not going to start now.
Why does it feel like you're saying goodbye to me?
There hasn't been a day that goes by in my life that I don't think. I love you.
I love you too. You're a part of me. You know you always will be. You're gonna have to move me because I can't sit next to this psychopath freak anymore.
Why is that? Is it something you say?
It's because of these. They're a reminder of my brother Manuel.
His twin brother. A psychopath who kidnapped me and tried to rape me. They're identical down to the tattoos.
How alike were you to your brother?
There was a time when we were the same in every way. But then I gave my life to the Lord. And I found peace.
Interesting. So, you never feel tempted Your more base instincts. Hmm?
Would you mind if I checked on Robin?
Well, you can trade places with Lulu. She gets restless if she stays in one place for too long.
You gave us quite a scare. How are you feeling? Well, tight, like my stomach's being pulled.
It's probably just from the duct tape. We had to use it to hold the stitches together.
Did you get the bullet out?
No, but we did repair the artery.
With a lot of help from Carly. Carly? I couldn't have done it without her. Or Patrick.
He's the real reason you're still alive.
Make him a deal. Offer the ringleader suspended sentence in exchange for Robin.
Patrick, this guy doesn't want to make a deal, okay? If he did, then we would have been able to negotiate with him hours ago.
Okay, so you're just gonna stand here. You're just gonna stand here and let him dictate whether...
There are a dozen other hostages in there. I have to think about their welfare as well. We cannot make a move until he does.
Sky,
Right here.
what happened with the shipment?
Oh, Lorenzo. Thank God. I was so worried.
Everything go okay?
No, said all I need are the last 3 digits from the code. Now, if I can get them to Mr. Craig, maybe we can end this standoff before anyone else gets hurt.
I'm sorry, I don't know them.
What is it?
What? I mean, so we can stay connected at the hotel. Come on.
Where
You can check it out. It even has a mic on the headphones. See?
Okay, where'd you get this stuff?
Well, oh, you can't play Covert Commander without it.
You tell me these are from a video game?
Well,
You want...
come on, relax. I did a little fix here and there in Prestamundo. It's ready for real world action. Come on, put it in. I want to try it out.
Okay.
You got it? Okay. All right. I'm just gonna go. Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Jackal 6 to Stone Cold 7. How do you read?
It's loud.
Right. Sorry. Sorry. Careful.
Turn that down.
All right. It's pretty neat, though, right?
These things.
Excuse me. Looks like I made it just in time. When do you leave?
You give us a minute.
I think I can get you in the lobby.
I can't do this. I can't do this. It wouldn't be fair.
To who?
To us. To the boys, to Jax.
Why do you care what's fair to Jax? He left.
To save his brother. When he comes back, we're supposed to get married.
Why would you want to do that?
Because I love him.
You said you love me.
We can't be together.
Why?
You know why.
No, I don't.
Sonny, we're not good together. We start off with the best intentions, but it always ends the same. I do something you don't accept, and it's over.
It'll be different this time.
Why?
Because I'm different. We can make it work. I know we can. All you gotta do is let it happen.
Let the police handle this.
I don't understand. Your most consistent gripe with me is that I don't take care of my daughter. I'm trying to save her life now, and you want me to sit here? Forget it, Tracy. Get out there and pay my bail. Otherwise, I have to waste a lot of time busting out of this place.
Okay, I'll get you released.
Good.
On one condition.
What?
The hospital is your first stop.
Why?
Because I think that Sky knows a lot more than she's saying about this whole situation.
Please don't be mad at me.
Oh, I'm not mad.
I didn't mean to upset you.
It's me. I'm sorry. I misunderstood. When you mentioned the shipment, I thought maybe you remembered something.
Is everything okay in here?
I'm not sure. One minute Lorenzo is fine, and the next minute he shuts down.
Well, it could be why Dr. Ford wants to see you. Now, if you can take the attitude, he's waiting to talk to you out in the hallway.
Has the patient shown any improvement?
The patient has a name. Lorenzo still seems fairly disoriented.
I want to bring in a cognitive specialist. He'll run some psychological tests, which will tell us the level of the impairment we're dealing with.
No. You cannot tell anyone about Lorenzo's condition. It is too dangerous.
Most men can't resist the lure of a beautiful woman. Are you sure you're not tempted?
No. I'm too busy praying for your soul.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to deny your request to change partners. I think you might be able to benefit from the father's wisdom. The prayers are wasted on me, Father. You, on your feet. Time to pitch in for the cause.
Whose cause would that be?
Well, you'll have to wait and see.
Leave him alone.
It's okay.
Why don't you forget about the briefcase and leave before someone kills you like you deserve?
Will you sit down and shut up before I put a bullet through that pretty little head of yours? Thank you. Good girl. Come on.
Can you please get Robin something for the pain? I don't know how much more of this she can take.
Where are you taking me?
Your girlfriend's father's having some difficulties with his heart. I thought you could take his mind off his health problems. Perhaps you can tell him what you do to his daughter behind closed doors. Or does Emily leave them open so others can see?
Don't even say her name, you understand?
I would take a step back if I were you. This is your last warning. Keep that temper under control. There won't be anything left for Emily to stitch back together. Get in.
Alan.
How's Robin?
Emily was able to repair the artery and stop the bleeding.
With what?
Just some items that we collected around the hotel. Patrick Drake talked her through the operation. Emily's with her now.
Will you do me a favor?
Yes, of course.
Will you tell my daughter that I'm very proud of her?
You can tell her yourself, Alan. When we all get out of here.
We can have it all back. Our life, our family. We can make it work, our marriage. We got a chance.
Why are we talking about this anyway? We should be trying to figure out how we turn the tables on these guys and get the hell out of here, okay?
I know you're scared.
I am scared. I'm scared because we're trapped in here. Our lives are at risk. Our boys could become orphans, and now you want to pick this time to bare your soul, and I'm
Trying to make
scared.
things right. I know we've hurt each other in the past, and sometimes it's very difficult to get back from that. But we owe it to ourselves and to our children to at least give it a try.
Am I interrupting?
So you ready to cut your losses and let us go?
You look a bit flushed. Enjoying your reward, I take it.
We'd enjoy it a lot more if you weren't handcuffed.
Well, you're a creative woman. I'm sure you found a way to make it work. But you can demonstrate later. Right now, I need to discuss business with your husband.
What kind of business?
How soon can you arrange my escape?
All I gotta do is make a call.
Allow me. What number shall I dial?
Lorenzo is in a very specialized line of work. If his associates were to find out how vulnerable he is, they would consider him a liability.
I am a doctor. My main concern is my patient's health, not his job security.
But maybe you weren't understanding me. You see, they would murder him if they were to find
Mr.
out what's happened.
Alcazar must begin his therapy as soon as possible. The longer he waits, the more likely his condition will deteriorate.
Sounds like you got some decisions to make. Maybe you'd like a friend to talk it over with.
Luke.
Doctor, can you give her a little breathing room?
Think about what I've said.
God, Luke. You don't know how badly I could use a friend right now.
Okay, I'm here. So, friend, what do you know about the bastards that are holding my daughter hostage?
Are you okay? What do you think? I saw in the news reports that Robin had been shot and thought I'd come back.
She's got an arterial bleed. At least that's what I gathered from a phone conversation I was allowed to have with an intern who stitched her up using office supplies.
Did they stop the bleeding?
Lessened it, I hope. The phone went dead right before they were about to close the incision. Gunmen aren't asking for anything. Police aren't trying to negotiate. Robin's life is on the line and no one's doing a damn thing.
Robin, hey, look at me. Look at me, okay? I know it hurts, but you really need to lie still.
I can't.
Okay,
Just
you
keep
can.
breathing. Light
You
and
can.
breaths. I think you're gonna be all right.
Shut her up.
How? She needs morphine.
Does this look like a pharmacy to you?
In the hotel, there's a gift shop with there's medication. Can I please get some?
Aspirin, few antacids are not going to help her out. Sit down.
No, but alcohol will. There's a bottle right over there, and if you want her to be quiet, you need to get her drunk. Trust me, it will take the edge off.
Fine, make it quick.
Yeah, she's lost a lot of blood. Alcohol's gonna dehydrate her. I'm being held together by duct tape. I think I should take my chances.
Grab her hand.
Yeah.
You ready, babe?
You just help me.
Okay.
Oh.
All right, look. If you can get in through the service entrance, there's a little hall there that runs right next to the stairwell. I mean, it runs right behind the lobby.
Okay.
My bookie likes to do business back there, but it'll get you close without being seen.
That's good. That's gonna help me. Thanks.
Yeah, Jason, thank me by getting my son out of there, okay?
Hey, come here. What's up? Okay. Mike gave us a clean route right here to the lobby. Once we're inside, this is gonna go very fast. Are you sure that you want to do this?
I owe it to Lulu. I mean, if I hadn't told her to steal your old man's PDA, she wouldn't be there in the first place. So.
Okay, let's go.
Going on a trip?
Unless you have a warrant, get out of my way.
Actually, I do, and it gives me the right to hold you for 48 hours, which would effectively prevent you from mounting a rescue attempt. If that's your lawyer, you might want to tell him to meet us downtown.
Yeah. It's me. Can you talk?
Lorenzo was hired by one of his government contacts to move a shipment. All he was told is the cargo was so sensitive that if he interfered with its delivery, it would cost him his life.
A shipment of what?
I don't know. All I know is it's small enough to fit in a briefcase. A few days before the shipment was due to arrive, Sonny hijacked one of Lorenzo's freighters out of the harbor and turned over the entire contents to the police.
So that would not make your boyfriend happy.
No, or you're going to try and kill Sonny.
But Sonny put a plug in him instead.
When Lorenzo was in surgery, a James Craig showed up, claiming to be a business associate. Turns out he was a middleman representing the buyer. Well, Lorenzo didn't trust him, so he put the briefcase in the vault of the Metro Court for safekeeping.
If you knew all this was going down at the Metro Court, why didn't you tell the Quartermains and my daughter not to go in the building?
How was I supposed to know that Gray was going to double-cross him and try to steal that briefcase? Huh? And how was I supposed to know that vault was going to go into lockdown before he could get it?
Anything else I should know?
Yeah. The briefcase is an Equinox model.
I'm familiar with that. There are several of them, though, and some of them self-destruct if you dial in the wrong code. Do you know the code?
Well, Lorenzo was giving me the code. He gave me the first 3 digits, 767, and then he had a brain seizure. He couldn't give me the rest. And then Patrick Drake rushed him into surgery, hoping that he could wake up in time to tell me, but there were complications. Now Lorenzo doesn't remember anything about the code, about the briefcase, anything, nothing.
At least that's what he's telling you.
Lorenzo has no reason to lie to me, Luke. He trusts me completely.
Yeah, and the Quartermains trusted you. But they won't now that you've left them twisting in the wind.
That is not fair. Come on, Lorenzo is the father of my child. I've got to think about what's best for him and for my daughter. I'm sorry. I wish...
You, my friend, need a break, so why don't we get out of here?
What do you want to do, Pete? You want to go to Vegas? You think some stripper's gonna get my mind off the fact that Robin's in there dying?
Probably not. Which is why I was gonna suggest having some coffee. On me. What do you say?
I swore I would never do this. I swore I'd never love someone so much that it would destroy me. I watched my father when my mom died. It consumed him. I always resented him because he just gave up, and now I know that I wouldn't be any different. Robin is everything to me.
Okay. How's the pain? I've pretty much lost all feelings, so either the vodka's working or my body is shutting down. Listen, if I don't make it out of here, I need you to do something.
Don't talk like that. Nothing is going to happen to you.
I'm a doctor. I know that I could die from losing this much blood, okay? We're not gonna let you die. I don't want you to blame yourselves. You pulled off a miracle. Yeah, and those don't come around very often. So don't waste the time you have thinking about how this is all gonna end. You're right. I should be thinking about more important things, like who's gonna take care of Patrick when I'm gone?
These men are armed with guns. What do you think you're gonna do with that knife?
I don't know. But I'm not gonna sit around and wait for them to kill us.
We don't even know which one of them has the detonator. If you attack the wrong one, the others could explode the lobby.
Well, you know, no one's ever saved themselves by giving in to fear. You survive by fighting back. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, go ahead.
You have a speedboat. Waiting at Pier 17. Tell the man working in the morning shipment to ignore any extra activity.
It's not a problem.
And if you can, tell the boys that we love them and that everything's gonna be fine.
I assume that phone call was about your plan to make an assault on the hotel. Don't worry. No plans on stopping you. With any luck, you'll get yourself killed, or you'll create a diversion long enough for the police to move in and save the hostages. Either way, it's a win-win situation. Feel free to throw your own life away. Just make sure the hostages are safe.
Yeah, where are you? Okay, Sonny wants a speedboat docked at Pier 17. Fill up the tank, leave the keys, and make sure no one gets in their way.
You talked to Mr. Corenzo, sir? Wait, did he find a way out?
No. He was calling to make arrangements for someone else.
What's the new plan?
The plan is the same. We're gonna go in, we're gonna get as many hostages as we can.
Are you serious? The DA, like, opens the welcome wagon and you just step on it? Come on.
Spinelli,
He's totally setting you
don't
up.
care, okay? We have a small window of opportunity to get inside that hotel without Craig knowing about it. If I'm not in at 11, I'm not gonna get another chance.
Bolts in place. You're gonna have to get to the waterfront on your own. Make up right on 3rd Street.
No, directions won't be necessary. Neither will the transportation that you arranged.
Why did you have Sonny make the call?
Well, if the police were listening on the conversation, they would waste valuable manpower heading off the waterfront. And with our attention divided, I should have no problem exiting the hotel as I originally planned.
With the way things are going, you should have backup.
He does.
Very astute, Michael Corinthos Jr.
You're not hard to figure out.
Really?
No.
Well, then this should have come as no surprise. I really hope our time together won't be cut short. After all, the fun's only just beginning, isn't it?
Does that help?
What would help is if you treated my daughter with the respect and consideration she deserves.
Excuse me?
Emily is obviously committed to you. She actually put her life on hold for weeks to help you find your son.
Emily's commitment is what made the difference. Without her, I may not have found my son. I'm not sure what you mean.
This is how you pay her back.
Dr. Quartermain, I don't follow.
Emily jumped back into this relationship with both feet, and you have given her no indication whatsoever of any kind of lasting commitment.
I never thought that Emily and I would get a second chance. I don't want to ruin what we rebuilt by pushing into something she's not ready for. There's plenty of time for us.
What are you talking about? We're not even guaranteed tomorrow. I don't want my daughter to be... Oh, God, I can't breathe. Jeez, God.
Alan. Alan. We need some help in here, please. Open the door.
Patrick doesn't need a new girlfriend. He's got you. Listen, I'm counting on the both of you to make sure that he has someone to take care of him. He deserves a good woman.
I'm so determined to avoid a commitment, to hold on to my precious freedom.
So what changed?
I met Rob. For the first time in my life, I was able to let my guard down and be myself.
Patrick doesn't trust very easily. He has a lot of walls, and he'll make you work very hard to break through them. In fact, now that I think about it, it's probably going to make the next woman miserable at first. Maybe I should choose someone that deserves to suffer. What about Carly?
Listen to me. Are you trying to decide between living and staying with Patrick or dying and handing him over to Carly? Please just choose life, okay?
Okay.
I love Robin so much. I can't imagine my life without her.
Don't worry. Let's find a way to make sure Robin stays with both of us for a long time.
You think you can read me? Perhaps you can. We're not so different.
You think so, Mr. One?
Oh, we're both driven to pursue money and power, willing to eliminate any obstacle in our way.
You're nothing like Sonny.
Carly, don't say anything.
Sonny's
He
a
doesn't
good
know what
man,
he's doing.
and he takes care of the people who are loyal to him. All you have are hired henchmen and a gun. You're nothing compared to Sonny.
I I've rarely seen such devotion in a spouse. Now tell me, are you as fond of your wife as she seems to be of you?
I'll pay you to release her. You name the amount.
Sonny?
I will wire the money to your account the minute she walks out this building.
Oh, come on. It wouldn't be fair to let you purchase your wife's freedom and deny the others the opportunity. So I'm afraid I'm going to have to decline your offer. Now, if you'd excuse me, I have to check on my other hostages. Thank you. Have fun.
Going anywhere. Are you okay?
Thanks to your devotion, spouse.
Yeah, well, he had a gun on you, and I haven't said anything to stop him from shooting you.
So you didn't mean all those nice things you said about me.
I meant them.
Glad you still believe in me.
Oh, we're locked in a room with our lives on the line. I can't be held accountable for anything I say here.
We don't have time for games. You know how you feel, and so do I.
I love you. Okay, I love you. But, Sonny,
Get back.
Let's go.
Where?
For a walk.
My wrist. Move.
Ow!
Let's get up. Get up. Give me that gun. You did great.
So did you.
We spotted movement off the south side of the service entrance.
Okay, how much time do we have? 30 seconds. Dude, maybe we should wait back there until the Lux reset.
How long is it going to take to override the system?
10 seconds, 15 tops.
Okay, you think you can make it in that door in 15 seconds, standing all the way back there? I didn't think so.
Okay. I have a team in place. We are ready to move in and intercept at any time.
Stand down.
But, sir, we have no idea.
Stand down, Captain. It's an order.
3, 2, 1.
Do it. Go.
Oh, God, please, no bells, no bells, no bells.
You told me you just disabled the alarm.
Yeah, in theory, that should be fine.
How long has he been like this?
Just a few minutes.
His pulse is all over the place.
How can I help?
He needs a defibrillator to shock his heart back into its normal rhythm.
Okay, there's probably a portable one in the hotel somewhere, right?
There's no way they're gonna let us use it.
Listen. This man's having a heart attack. If he doesn't get proper medical care, he will die.
Well, now, makes my job a lot easier now, doesn't it? One less person I have to watch. Now back off.
Last chance, Detective. You going in with me, or am I going alone?
Don't make me arrest you again.
I should thank you for arresting me the first time. I found out what's really going on. This is not some botched robbery. The gunmen are after a briefcase that Alcazar put in the vault. Now, I'm going in there and bring some people out. Are you going with me, or are you going to stand here and watch?
Let's go, move.
Wait a minute, wait.
Shut your mouth and move.
I need to, but I
Shut
want
up.
to stay with her.
Sit down.
Elizabeth, are you okay? kind of cramp.
Like a labor type cramp?
I don't know. It might just be a Braxton Hicks, but I think I'm dehydrated.
Okay, all right, I'm gonna get you some water.
Oh.
Sit down! She needs water, okay? Since none of us want her to go into labor, I'm going to get her a drink.
Lulu, please just come sit down, honey. I'm okay. It's okay.
No, it's not okay. Let Lulu get her water. Come on, nobody wants to worry about a baby being born in the middle of all this. Let go. Get her the water.
Oh, what's this? What's this? I leave for a few minutes and you get to serve
She is
refreshments?
dehydrated. She needs a drink.
Right, no doubt you're all little.
No, she is having cramps, you psycho freak, and I'm trying to prevent her from having a baby.
Oh, that's fascinating. You can stave off labor by drinking a few sips of water? Wow.
Dehydration causes cramps, and cramps cause labor.
She needs the water.
Give me that, you. You need to be taught a lesson, young girl. Take her in the back.
No!
She's just scared.
Do you want the water or not?
Please. Thank you.
It's the little courtesies that make life more bearable. Don't you think?
How's this for courtesy? I'm gonna personally thank whatever cop blows your miserable head off.
You know what? You're attractive and mildly amusing, but you're rapidly becoming much more trouble.
You think I'm afraid of you?
Probably not, but you don't strike me as being particularly bright either.
End this now. Or you die.